Living a Balanced Life by Nicole Joseph. Um, First, I took some quotes from friends and family about what it means to live a balanced life. My mom said that if it doesn't hurt you, if it doesn't hurt others, and you get some satisfaction out of it, that those activities contribute to living a balanced life. She says to always avoid extremes, even the good ones, because nothing good comes from extremes. One of my friends, Arham, said that life is just making mistakes and learning from them. She said to be sad, be happy, and experience all the positive and negatives. Uh, Sergey gave a more broad definition and said that it was just all parts of your life are getting the appropriate attention, which I guess that's the definition of a balanced life, dividing your attention to different um, tasks and areas of your life. Anna said one thing that helps to living a balanced life is reminding yourself that no matter how bad it gets, positivity makes everything better, and a positive mindset will always help. Nia said that in order to live a balanced life, you have to take just as much care of your body as you do of your mind. So, a tip in the efforts to living a balanced life. On my research, I came across the 5 pillars of life, and those were some broad uh, areas where you can divide your attention into that should help and contribute to living a balanced life. Those areas were faith, family and relationships, financial freedom, so your work, wherever your area of work is, physical and mental health, and fun. I thought it was interesting that it did not say work, it said financial freedom. So I guess the main objective here is not contributing your life and your time to um, your work. That would probably fall under something else, but rather contributing your time to something that allows you to be financially stable and allows you to maintain, I guess, the other areas of your life, financial freedom. I include a slide on Taoist thought because I think that they also speak about balance in the life a lot and harmony and peace. And the idea is that in order to live a balanced life, you have to have harmony and peace within yourself first. You have to be stable and find your own inner balance. Find your own inner balance before you can be balanced in the things you're doing outside of your life. They're very famous for the yin and yang symbols, which is basically symbolizes the different contrasting states in life. So you can have hot and cold, fire, water, positive, negative. But I mean, I guess not so much positive and negative, not that I'm thinking about it, more just because that implies that one is bad and the other is good, but it's not that one is bad and the other is good, it's just that they're different. Um, Another idea that they have is that everything in life changes. It's constantly changing. Like the minute that you're born, you begin the process of dying. So it's this idea that it's okay that nothing is permanent. And being mindful of this allows you to adjust to the change better and find that inner peace because usually people's inner peace are disrupted by the fact that some things change. Like a family member dies. Now you have to adjust to them no longer being in your life. So that is a change. And being able to adjust to this easier and maybe not letting your emotions take control of you um, allows you to remain stable. Um, I think that another idea that I came across a lot is that a balanced life is very subjective. Like your balance and my balance may not be the same. If I, for example, require 6 hours of sleep to function optimally, I found that through my practice and my uh, just living life, I guess, that 6 hours is optimal for me. But you may need 8 or 10, and I can't really discover what your balance is for you. You have to do that yourself. So we each kind of have to adjust, I guess, um, our habits and all to our lifestyle and to what is good for us. We're all unique. So what? So what do I think living a balanced life is? Um, I think living a balanced life is balancing between your body, what your body needs, your physical needs, the needs of your mind, like continually learning. Learning is always important, and I don't think if you stop learning, you stop growing and you stop evolving, which is the same thing as growing. But learning is a lifelong effort, and your spirit, your soul, things that for the soul are very important, and I think it's often neglected when we enter the workforce. We think like, oh, we have to work in order to meet our physical needs, such as shelter and food, water, and our kids' food, etc. And sometimes even the our kids' spiritual needs as well. Maybe they're really into, I don't know, dancing or chess. I don't know. But then once we grow up, I think we neglect our own spiritual needs. And it's very important to keep a balance between all of that, even when you enter the workforce. So I think that's one reason why they say that do something you love, because then it meets both, I guess, your financial needs and your learning and your spiritual needs. Um, yeah. I guess signing off. I think that a lot of our balanced life is only found, as the Taoists believe, once you are at peace with yourself and you find kind of um, harmony within the individual. And I think meditation and mindfulness about your situation, about what you actually have, about others helps with this. And if every person, like, I think the part of finding your inner peace is following your gut instinct. I think a lot of people go wrong when they don't do that. Like, your gut instinct sways you in the direction that it thinks, you know, its immediate response. Sometimes that's bad, but usually, I believe, it's correct, because who knows you better than yourself, you know? And sometimes your mind gets in the way. It kind of you overthink things. Anyways, I think that people would find their purpose easier, and the world would be more at peace. Thank you. The end.